Punctuation Celebration, written by Elsa Bruno, illustrated by Jenny Whitehead. Field Day Frolic. On your marks, get set, let's go to a sporty exploration. Into words and punctuation, we'll meet the players, learn each name, and celebrate this special game. Period. The period is just a dot found sitting in its favorite spot. When a sentence ends, it comes and plops, and where it plops, the sentence stops. It also can abbreviate an address, first name, size, or weight, like LB for pound, FT for feet, DOZ for dozen, and ST for street. Elizabeth and little J bought 2 eggs today, 1 LB of cheese and nonstick spray at the Delaney Cafe. Question mark. What is a question mark? When do you need it? Where do you put it? How do you read it? A question mark is apropos when there are things you want to know. You put it after words that ask. To answer is another task. A present for me? Question mark. Can I give it a squeeze? Question mark. Can I pull off the ribbons? Question mark. Can I open it, please? Question mark. Exclamation point. The exclamation point has clout. Hip, hip, hooray! Strike 3, you're out! It fires you up, there is no doubt. The symbol means you have to shout. Annie crawled under when she heard the thunder, along with some dust and a spider. Kaboom! Exclamation point. There's nothing more frightening than listening to lightning, unless it's that spider beside her. Eek! Exclamation point. Eek! Exclamation point. Comma. The comma is common and commonly used to separate clauses with essential pauses. Don't want to confuse you, comma, but think you should know, comma. It does not say stop, it simply says slow. Please use it whenever you're writing the date, comma, words in a series, comma, and cities with states. Today, comma, March 1st, comma, I boarded a train in sleet, comma, snow, comma, and rain for Bar Harbor, comma, Maine. Apostrophe. Alas, the poor apostrophe has 2 big jobs, it seems to me. In order to help words possess, it tags along and adds an S, like Mickey apostrophe S, mess, or Della's dress. And when one word, not 2, is better, it happily replaces letters. Whatever's left is not a fraction. We'll call the new word a contraction, like can't or wheel or it's or she'll. Mickey made a mighty mess, spilling paint on Della's dress. Now it's being washed and pressed. Quotation marks. Quotation marks come 2 by 2. Use 2 before, 2 when you're through. Enclosed are words said by another, like quotation marks, clean this messy room, quotation marks, yelled mother, or quotation marks, 7 years ago, quotation marks, who said those words? I'll bet you know. 7 years ago, Abraham Lincoln. Colon. The colon is quite stubborn and always will insist it be the one and only one to introduce a list. Another use when telling time, no matter how you spin it. At 6:30, it separates the hours from the minutes. I shook my blue jeans upside down, both pockets emptied, these I found, some cookie crumbs, a plastic spoon, a box of raisins from last June, 2 gumballs and a red balloon. We'd better wash my blue jeans soon. Semicolon. The semicolon separates 2 sentences if they relate. Tomorrow's my birthday, semicolon. I'm going to be 7. I'm having a party at 11:30. 10 friends are invited, semicolon. I am so excited. Parentheses. Parentheses, two hands are gentle, enclosing words that aren't essential. At lunch, my friends asked me to trade my chocolate milk for lemonade. My super sub, parentheses, from Barney's Deli, for pita bread with gloppy jelly. My deviled eggs, parentheses, Mom makes the best. For sour grapes, parentheses, that I detest. Mom always told us we should share. Tomorrow, I'm not sitting there. Ellipses. Ellipses points, three tiny dots, are perfect for those silent spots. Their use, dear reader, is permitted when certain phrases are omitted. Well, I wonder, could it be that rainbows come out just for me? Dash. The dash, a punctuation mark, is more casual than a comma, so I prefer to think it is a comma in pajamas. Oops, I'd better mention this. Remember when you read it. A dash is used to emphasize the words that will precede it. One thing I must tell you, dash. Not one, there are two, dash. I'm glad I am me, and I'm glad you are you. Hyphen. Don't let hyphen fool you. A dash it is not. This poem will remind you in case you forgot. To form compound words, it sometimes is found, like Tom and T-shirt, and Mary-go-round. Also, you should know, sometimes it will appear and split up a word when a line end is near. The game. Who is stronger? Who will win? Let the fun and games begin. But period was soon to fall. It happened when it kicked the ball. First it tripped and then it plopped, and that is when the playing stopped. Words took note and congregated. Soon a sentence was created. One by one each punctuation ran to its preferred location. Sentences were dancing, laughing, joining hands, and paragraphing. Words went whirling by enraptured. Paragraphs were being chaptered. And, with not a word to spare, stories piled up everywhere. Happy fans rushed from the stands. All were cheering, clapping hands. When the dust cleared, it revealed readers on the playing field, mixing words and punctuation. It's a winning combination. Thank you for joining Mrs. Lindsay for Punctuation Celebration by Elsa Knight Bruno. I can't wait to go on another book adventure. Come back to Mrs. Lindsay's Book Nook, where everyone is a reader. Be sure to subscribe. See you next time, readers!